Once upon a time, there was a young girl who cut a lock of her hair and gave it to her boyfriend. She vowed that she would never cut her hair again in this life unless they could be reunited. After a passionate kiss, she was dragged into the church by the priest and married a farmer whom she did not love at all. Before long, she began to regret not defying her father and marrying the boy she truly loved. Every day, the girl fed chickens on the farm and no longer took care of her hair. Meanwhile, the boy left the city heartbroken. He started traveling, but it only worsened his condition. Then he sought out a doctor to pour out his inner sorrow. The doctor suggested that he could relieve his emotions through creation. The boy gave it a try, but the poems he wrote in his sorrow failed to touch the hearts of the readers. After that, he began to stay at home, repeatedly reading novels about love and the choices between reality, trying to find a way to heal a broken heart, but it all turned out to be in vain. As time went by, the girl's hair grew longer and longer. It took her half a day just to braid it. Her husband scolded her, urging her to cut her hair as soon as possible, for fear that she might trip and get hurt. But surprisingly, a cow climbed onto the floorboards and accidentally fell from above, landing on her husband. The doctor took away the bodies of the cow and her husband, and the girl was finally free. So, she immediately wrote a letter to the boy. Then, anxiously, she handed the letter over first, watching the postman put the letter into his bag. But as the postman passed a stone, the letter fell out of the bag. Next, the letter was blown by the wind right in front of a flock of goats. The goats mistook it for a delicious meal and swallowed it right away. Yet the girl was still waiting desperately for a reply from the boy. Gradually, her hair had grown to 5 meters long, and it took 8 little children to help her take care of it every day. Soon after, the bad news came that the writer whom she and the boy both loved had passed away. Although the long hair made it very inconvenient to go out, the girl still decided to attend the writer's funeral. The boy also received the news of the writer's death. Already deep in depression, he became even more devastated and sought out the doctor again, only to be turned away and told to leave immediately for the funeral. So, the couple finally reunited at the funeral. The boy pushed past all the people who were praying and embraced his beloved in front of the coffin. Then, the two of them walked out of the church together, watching the writer being buried. So, they went to their own world for two. The morning sun shone into the room, and the beloved was lying beside him. The boy, who had fallen in love again, had an endless stream of creative inspiration. He also published a collection of poems, which was translated into various languages and quickly won the love of the audience as soon as it was published. Finally, he achieved a double harvest in his career and love.